Hey, happy Thursday. Is everybody so excited? It's the end of the week and we have a holiday coming up. And I am just going to be sharing this video to my page so that my personal page so that everybody can see it. And of course, always have technical difficulties. But I will get there. I will get there. So I'm thrilled. It's Easter and Passover and all of that is, I think Passover is next week. And we have Easter for the Christians. Well, and at least some Christians. And so lots of good stuff going on. Let's see, we're sharing this, right post. And I hope everybody is enjoying their week. All right, here we go. All right, so we're all set. All right, so hey, I'm just Steph. I am an empath. I'm an highly sensitive intuitive. With the gift of knowing. I also am, I can read people pretty good, and I am an international speaker, author, talk show host, and coach, and also an influencer as well. And I'll be on YouTube soon with my reality show, The Just Steph Show, and I'll be running around lots of places and bringing you all kinds of fun stuff to do in and around various towns. Next week, I'll be back in Boston, and I will be interviewing Steve DiFilippo. So if you're in Boston on Friday the 26th, we're going to be doing some day drinking and lunch and interviewing Steve. Please come on out and support and see Steve. Meet Steve. I'll be giving away my books, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So please do that. Come out and see and see me and support. So that would be really great. And then so that's going on, and we're going to be filming. I'm going to be filming from Sicily in a couple of months. I'll be there for the whole month, and of course I have my retreat that you could, if you're interested in that, I have all my information is in the description of this video. So my name is Steph Palermo. This is the Just Steph Show, and this is the Just Steph Rules of Dating, and it's dating advice for second lifers. We're empty nesters, single, and those starting over age 3. Your healthy, happy, hip years are just beginning. So I want to talk to you today about forgiveness, and I want to talk to you about it in sort of a different way, because I think we tend to hold on to things, definitely, and that when we forgive somebody, we forgive really for ourselves, because it doesn't really bother them if we don't forgive them. But what I want to talk to you about is Medea. Medea is, she has this video where she talks about the 3 different types of people: the leaves, the branches, and the roots. And she talks about these 3 different people, in that there are people that come in for a season or for a lifetime or for whatever, however long they come into our lives. It could be a minute, it could be a week, it could be years, who knows? But whatever it is, a lot of times we get stuck with people that maybe should have been just with us for a short time, and we hung on to them and maybe had babies with them and whatever, and they really shouldn't have been there for much longer. But whatever happens in divine time, it happens. So I want to talk about the 3 different people that she talks about in the leaves. The leaves, those are people that they go with the wind. Good time Charlies. They are, they don't have any substance. They're there for the fun, and that's it. Whenever things get a little rough, the weather changes, they blow off the tree and they die. That's it. They're gone. And there are branches, and those are people that you think are a lot stronger than they are. They are branches. They hang around. They're there. But when things get tough, the branch breaks. And then there are the roots. And those are people that they are there for you no matter what. No matter what happens, they're there. They're rock solid. They apologize when they've done something wrong. They accept you as you are. They love you as you are. And those are the people that you want in your life. You want to keep roots in your life because they're the ones that are grounded. So how does this apply to love relationships and the dating game? Well, I think what happens is, and I know this has happened to me, and I actually just wrote about it, where you know, I make mistakes. You know, I make mistakes in maybe how I treat somebody, and I don't mean it. Maybe it's just a protection mechanism. But when you are truly sorry and you ask for forgiveness and you say, how can I make this up to you? Can I make this better? You have to discern, is what this person did is what they do with their character. What's their character like? Because you can certainly forgive somebody and not have them in your life, because there are people that are just, they're going to be what they are, and they're going to drain your energy, and and even no matter how many times they say sorry to you, it's just going to be the same thing. And you have to discern, you know, I need to walk away from that. And that could be family members. That could be family members. It could be, you know, anybody, you know, friends or acquaintances, coworkers, whatever that is. There will be people that are takers, and they will drain your energy, and really they don't belong in your world. But those aren't really the roots that I'm talking about. I'm talking about people with substance, people with integrity and character, and regardless of whether they do something that is, you know, that might be hurtful, you have to take a look at the whole person and say, is this person worth having in my life? Should I have this person? So when it comes to love relationships, it takes a lot of forgiveness with one another. It takes a lot of accepting. It takes a lot of, does this work for me? Is this going to be okay? Because all of us, especially at this age, this stage of the game, we all come to the table broken, cracked eggs. We're all broken, especially at 40, 45, 50, 55. We've all been hurt. We're all here because we're all here in the dating game, in the dating world, because we're hurt. And something happened in the past that we're not with somebody right now in a life partnership. And all of those hurts sometimes affect us in ways that we don't even realize until something happens. So we all come to the table. We're all cracked eggs. We're all, sort of broken. And what you have to decide is when you meet the other cracked egg, can you fill those cracks in the other person? Can you, the old Jerry Maguire, you complete me. Do you, I mean, it's kind of cheesy and cliche, but, when you can fill in, and they fill in for you, and you work together, that's somebody you need to hang on to. That's somebody that you can work with. And you need to, and you have to be clear with what you want. You have to be clear, what do you bring to the table? What do I bring to the table? I'm very clear. I'm very clear with who I am, what I want, what I'm looking for, and what I bring to the table. I know it. But that doesn't mean I don't make mistakes in the whole dating world, and I don't make, I do things that could be hurtful or, whatever. I just had a situation that was pretty painful. And it doesn't mean that. What it means is that I still know my value. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table. I also know that I don't want to be out dating forever. I want a life partner. Some people just want to date. They like the first 3 months honeymoon, and then they want to go. They want to be free, and they want to do it again because it's that high feeling. It's like a drug. But for me, I want somebody with longevity. I want long-term. That's me personally. So I know this. When people come to the table, you be clear with what you want, and know that in this world, people are hurt, and they come to the table, and we have to be forgiving. We have to know, well, I can live with this. I can live with the fact that they're always late. I can live with the fact that, whatever, they're this or that, or they might be high strung about this, or I happen to be, type A, and some people are not planners at all. I like to plan. I mean, I'm flexible and I can go with plan B, but I like to think, okay, well, this is going to happen. And I like to have it planned out so that I know I have an idea. Some people just fly by the seat of their pants, and sometimes it drives me nuts. But you got to say, okay, well, that's not that bad. Do they have things in their lives that I have found that I've had 3 relationships that where I either met people or whatever, went out with them for a while. And 3 times I said, you have a lot of stuff going on in your world. Do you need me to step back while you take care of it? And no. They don't need me to step back, but then they lose their marbles somewhere along the way because they've got some crazy ex or some crazy kid drama or whatever, and it gets in the way of the relationship, that they're not able to show up available emotionally, or maybe not even physically, because they've got so much going on. And I realized this last go around, a few weeks back, that I'm never going to ask that question again, because if I feel like I have to ask that question, I'm not going to ask it. I'm just going to do it and say, you take care of your stuff, and call me and see where I'm at. So is that being a leaf? No, that's being a root. That's me taking care of me and saying, hey, you need to take care of you. Let me know when you're available. So you have to balance your life. You have to balance the whole dating thing. You have to know where you are, know what you want, and make adjustments and forgive and say, okay, well, this works for me. This doesn't work for me. And forgiveness is very important in a relationship. It's very important. I was raised to be forgiving. Forgiveness doesn't even come into because I don't let things. The worst person I can't forgive myself. That's where I struggle, is forgiving myself. I hang on to stuff, but I don't have a problem if someone says, even if they don't say they're sorry, I don't even care. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's it. No problem. But if someone does say they're sorry, all right, fine, all right, no worries. We're not talking about it anymore. It's all done, over. And quite frankly, I'm going to bring up God, the universe. That's how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. So don't hang on to stuff. Figure it out. Figure out where you're at and what you want in your life and what's important for you. And hang on to those roots. The people that are grounded, that will be there for you, that won't leave you, that won't walk away. So that's all I have for you. I hope you have a great Holy Week, Easter, Passover, whatever you've got going on. And I will see you next time on the Just Steph Rules of Dating. And if you have any questions, you can always private message me. Know I love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace. Ciao, ciao, baby. Love you.